Hello students, this is the second video of matter inertia learning. Uh, Now a question arises, that is, can matter change its states? Suppose matter exists in solid state, can solid changes to liquid, liquid can be converted to gas, gas can be converted to liquid, and liquid can be converted to solid. Suppose in case of liquid, an increasing the temperature of solid. In case of solid, an increasing the temperature of solid, the kinetic energy of the particles increases. Yes or no? So due to this kinetic energy, the particles start vibrating with each other. Suppose in case of IC, when I increase the temperature of the given beaker, that is, the particles start vibrating with greater speed. After that, what is the result? After that, the IC start convert to liquid. So we can say that a stage is reached when the solid melts and is converted to liquid. At this temperature, when a solid is converted to liquid, it's called the melting point of that solid, that substance. In other way, we can define melting point. Melting point, that means in the minimum temperature at which a solid melts to become a liquid at the atmospheric pressure is called melting point. That means temperature at which a solid is converted to liquid is known as melting point of that solid. Did you got it? Then next question, that is latent heat. Latent heat. Latent heat means, suppose when an IC that is in 0 degree centigrade, it is converted to water. The 0 degree centigrade of IC converted to 0 degree centigrade of water. The hidden temperature between this, that is latent heat. Latent heat, also we can define the latent heat of fusion, that is the amount of heat energy is required to change 1 kg of solid, 1 kg of solid into liquid at atmospheric pressure at its melting point is known as the latent heat of fusion. That means when a solid changes to liquid, that means when a substance changes its state to another state at the same temperature, that is latent heat. Got it? That is latent heat. The another suppose uh, look at here. Another question arises, that is boiling point. Boiling point, like the temperature at which a liquid starts boiling at atmospheric pressure is known as boiling point. We know that water starts boil at 100 degrees centigrade. That means the temperature at which a liquid starts boiling is known as boiling point of the liquid. Next, there is the next conversation. How can you convert degrees Celsius to the Kelvin? Remind this formula. Centigrade plus 273 is equal to Kelvin. That means 0 degree, suppose 0 degree centigrade is equal to 273 Kelvin. How is it? Look at here. 0 degree centigrade, that means 0 plus 273 is equal to 273 Kelvin. Suppose 100 degree centigrade. Someone asking you 100 centigrade is equal to um, um, the 100 centigrade, the convert 100 centigrade to the Kelvin in Kelvin scale. You can convert 100 degree centigrade plus 273, that is 373 Kelvin. Okay. Now another one, that is evaporation. Evaporation Uh, that is the phenomenon of change of a liquid into vapor at any temperature below its boiling point is called evaporation. Evaporation means liquid changes to vapor at any temperature below its boiling point. That is evaporation. Uh, Generally, when you dry your clothes, that is the some factors which affect the evaporation. That is surface area. Larger the surface area, evaporation will be greater. Temperature, greater the temperature, then evaporation also greater. And humidity, do you know humidity? The amount of water vapor present in the air, that is humidity. Since already water vapor present in air, so evaporation in case of humidity slows down. That means evaporation slows down. Wind speed, greater the wind speed, greater the evaporation. So this is all about your matters in our surrounding.